Ciao a tutti, buongiorno, welcome back to Daily Italian with Elena. I am Elena and today we're gonna talk about family, la famiglia. So today we're going to see how to talk about your family, how to mention the members in the family in a very detailed way. So I don't want to just say mom, son and cousin, but I want to look at all the members that you could mention, you could talk about. So let's get started. So let's start from the top. Let's make a tree, a family tree, albero genealogico, and let's start right from the top. We are gonna have il nonno and la nonna, and together they are just I nonni, so granddad, grandma and grandparents in general. Il nonno, la nonna, I nonni. We could also mention great grandfather, great grandmother, great grandparents. How do you say that in Italian? You add a bis in front of the word. Bis nonno, bis nonna, bis nonni. This bis, it's like the great in English, and in Italian it means two, so twice grandparents, bis nonni. And just like in English you add great grandfather to add a level more to that, you do the same in Italian, so you say bis nonno, bis nonna, and so on. Okay, now let's move a little bit lower. We're gonna have parents. Be careful here, because in Italian there is a word that's a false friend and is parenti, I parenti. This doesn't mean parents, it means just relatives. I parenti, relatives. Un parente, due parenti. If you want to say parents in Italian, you're going to say genitori, I genitori, il papà, la mamma, they are genitori. The more formal ways of saying this is la madre, il padre. This is more formal, but la mamma, il papà, it's more informal. Your parents might have brothers or sisters that for you are uncles. So how do you say uncle? How do you say auntie? Lo zio, la zia. Together they are gli zii. Remember that when I say together they are, I am guessing there is at least one male and then another female or more than one. But if I'm talking about a group that's just female, I'm going to say le zie, so plural and feminine. But just in case, when I say a group of plural, I'm going to assume that there is at least a male there, so I'm going to use plural and male. Gli zii. And then there might be you might be a boy, you might be a girl, but for your parents you're either a son or a daughter. How do you say that in Italian? Il figlio, son, la figlia, daughter. Together, I figli. If you have brothers or sisters, you're going to say il fratello or I fratelli, la sorella or le sorelle, depending on what you have. And then if you had uncles before, we might have cousins here. So il cugino, I cugini, la cugina, le cugine. The next word is a word that in Italian can mean two different things. Il nipote, la nipote, so it's the same, we just changed the article. Il nipote, la nipote, i nipoti, le nipoti. This word can mean two things. It's either grandchildren for our grandparents, or it could also mean nephew or niece. So if you are an uncle or an aunt, you could say mio nipote, mia nipote, so my nephew or my niece. It's the same word for both. Now let's move to some words that are a little bit more in detail, so a little bit more specific. So we talked about parents, mamma and papa. For them, who are they? Husband and wife. So il marito, la moglie. Il marito, la moglie. Together they might be gli sposi. Gli sposi. Okay, let's keep going by saying father-in-law or mother-in-law. So the father or the mother of your husband or of your wife. How do you say that in Italian? Il suocero. Il suocero and la suocera. Together, i suoceri. I suoceri. For the brother-in-law or the sister-in-law, so the brother or the sister of your spouse, we're going to say il cognato, la cognata, la cognata. Together, i cognati, i cognati. And we also have daughter-in-law or son-in-law, who are the daughter or the son's husband or wife. In Italian is il genero, and la nuora, la nuora. On the same note, if you have a stepbrother and a stepsister, you're going to say il fratellastro, la sorellastra, la sorellastra. Stepson or stepdaughter is il figliastro or la figliastra. And finally, stepfather or stepmother in Italian is il patrigno, and la matrigna, la matrigna. Okay, I think that's it. They were quite a lot. They're not super easy, and honestly, some of them I don't even remember in Italian. Sometimes I don't remember how to say nuora, genero, cognato. That's a bit hard, but these are the words for the family members in Italian. You can review this video if you need to remember them a little bit better, but the most important thing that I would like you to remember is the difference between the words parents and relatives in Italian, because parenti is not parents but it's relative, I parenti, while I genitori is parents, I genitori. This is la famiglia in italiano. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep on learning Italian with me in a, I hope, fun and easy way, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!